Live? Alright. Hello everyone. I'm Starkey. I'm commentating for JC's run here. He was here on the Renegade Squadron. You just saw that, and now he's gonna do the assault percent.
Wait. I'm not gonna start yet. I misclick.
Yeah, that's fine. Don't start timer yet. Okay, he's gonna be running assault percent. This is gonna be mostly focused on entirely, almost, except for one map we're about to start with first. Assault, where you're gonna see a lot of interesting ship stuff that I'll do my best to explain as we go. I won't spoil what they are for everyone that hasn't seen these yet, so you just get a little experience from it and just will explain them. I'm a little too loud. Yeah, turn me down a bit on your end,
okay,
real quick, before we start.
No, it might be.
JC
quiet.
also. Oh yeah, I'll wait.
There we go. You should be good now. Okay.
JC also currently holds, I think, most of, if not all of the Space World records. I don't remember.
Everyone, yeah.
Yeah. I'll get Swiss far back at some point. But, yeah, so... He's pretty good at space. Pretty good at the game.
You are pretty good at space too, honestly.
That's fair. I just don't grind it.
It is true, not just fair, it is true.
So, yeah.
Okay.
There's gonna be a lot to talk about. Rapid fire is it's a fairly short run. The longest part of the run, good like 10% of it is, 50% of it is gonna be Mos Eisley.
Yeah,
but there's just a lot to talk about there. So,
okay.
If you wanna count us down for the run.
3, 2, 1.
Start.
There we go.
Alright, so he's gonna be playing Ayla Secura. Ayla is the best hero in the game for just killing. Her dash attack does a lot of damage because both lightsabers have hit. The way she spins them, it'll constantly it'll do a lot of damage real quick. So you see here, even Vader and like Grievous, who are the tankiest of the villains, will just go down really quick. And a lot of it's when you're rotating between the 3 command posts throughout the run. There is a glitch or I guess a fix for a glitch, it's depending on how you look at it. Heroes normally don't fully spawn for some reason, while the villains do on 32 AI. So a fix, or glitch, depending on how you look at it, is to, at the 1 minute mark where all the AI starts to spawn the rest of 32, you do a tween swap, and there you go. And now the rest of the hero AI should spawn, and they'll help you get kills. Because they should be helping you get kills. And we're gonna be doing this for like the next 7 minutes.
Jedi have my caliber for this battle.
They let me.
Yeah, it's a little rough, especially if you're not used to it, because AI will ragdoll you really easily. The saber characters are a little cheaty with how they work. I mean, it can be a little harder to... You can just get randomly sniped. And you get ragdoll and it's unlocked to death. The worst cases are Grievous. Grievous is absolute worst about that.
Yeah.
Grievous, you tend to want to avoid where you can, and just... Unless you absolutely need to just do the kill. Grievous just isn't worth it. A lot of the time. And so every about 2 minutes or so after that first team swap, we're gonna he's going to respawn, do the team swap, spawn the AI again, and rinse and repeat for the entire run of the Mos Eisley.
These enemies shouldn't present much of a problem.
Hero Assault is listed as Assault, which is why we have to, it's part of the Assault category. So, this is how it is. We can't do much about it. But, it's pretty chill. It's not too bad. be pretty random with the time loss because if you know what, it's a lot like hunts in this game. Hunt speedruns are typically pretty short because they're only 50 kills, right? And we're talking about your execution, and things are typically in a good spot for you to kill them all. The Hero Style plays a lot like Hunt, but it's like a very extended one. So, yeah, it's kind of rough. Also, insane wrist rocket. Insane rocket from the Boba. Gotta shout that out. AI hit some shots. It's pretty funny.
The easiest credits out there.
You don't stand a chance.
We're gonna get to the really cool stuff in a bit. Nope. Carousel takes about 7 to 8 minutes with the glitch, depending on your luck. At worst, I go over 8 minutes.
Because I'm not as good as you. I'm pretty slow with heroes.
The T-swap glitch helps a lot with that. It cuts down that time by a minute. Matuano, a really big community member who's helped develop a lot of the tools for this game, from a training tutorial to thing you can use to the mod to help you learn the game, Rising Empire runs, and a lot of other tools, and some just really cool person. He actually found this glitch, and I think JC was the first to actually like implement it, and then I came in and got the sub 7-minute run with stupid luck. So shout out to Belmont and the rest of the community as well. All these developments went with like been a thing about the community as a whole. And who was it that found ship clips originally?
I
For the
think
community
it
members.
was Pizza, maybe.
Cat? Who?
Are you sure you
I'm not
need a Jedi of my
really
caliber?
sure. of that.
If you're wondering why I mentioned ship clips, you'll see in the few. Pizza? I know Pizza was one.
I would say it was
Trying to think who
Pizza, but
else.
I'm not sure. I'm sure.
I think Pizza. Maybe Mod had.
Maybe.
I do know Pizza.
Well, Pizza
Yeah,
did
Mod
not
found the
find,
Yavin
every
clip and
ship
then-
clip. Didn't find every ship clip there because there's videos like 10 years ago of people ship clipping inside the Imperial Star Destroyer, which makes sense because that one is super easy to do.
What was the one that like? There's one for every clip that was like found a video for, right? I'm trying to think of. I think were you the one that found the LAT clips?
Oh yeah, no, that was me, but because I found a video on YouTube of someone shipping inside a vendor, but he was already inside. He didn't know how he clicked, so I just figured it out. So what I did, it was testing because he told me. I got inside because a ship it spawned and pushed me inside. That's why. So I just needed to find which ship it was. So it turns out it was the LAAT.
If you're wondering, I think JC will do at least one LAT clip in this run. I'm not
I'm gonna try to
sure
do-
he's gonna go for the risky ones.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to do at least one. The other one, half, it's pretty risky. I'm gonna try it anyways. I wanna do all the hard stuff if I can, of course. If not, I will do a backup strat and just play it normally, safely. Okay. Oh, he died.
I've done a lot of solid percent, but it's mostly like the hundo runs I've done. So
Yeah.
the way I play solid percent is a lot because I do them hundo is just like I tend to do the not as risky ones, so I don't really go for the LT subs. Like I'll do the V-wing ones on the CIS ship,
Yeah.
for example, because there's no real time loss to those that is significant. Off the top of my head, I think they're mostly even on the Clone Wars end of the things.
Yeah. The one on my Gita, for example, it's pretty much an
Honestly,
overkill. You don't have to do that at all.
Yeah, I think the V-Wing one is still like... Well, you'd still do the CIS bomber one. But you'll... Also, victory screen, we're finally going to space. What's our first space map?
I think Felucia? I think it's Felucia. Yeah.
Space Felucia. Goody.
This is not a drill. Repeat.
This one's a pretty chill one. It's not too bad. So we're take the V-Wing. This is our very first instance of a ship clip. You're gonna see in a minute. This is by far the most used one in the game, because you also see this a lot in Rise of the Empire runs for Coruscant, Kashyyyk, and Mustafar Rise of the Empire spaces. There are different variants of the clip. The CIS Bomber being the most difficult variant, but the V-Wing and the Droid Starfighter ones are easy, at least, once you get a handle of how the clip works anyway. And so JC is going to try to frigate for points. He's also going to deliberately go out of his way to destroy the gunships. Now, his gunships get like 12, 15 points. I think 15 points per kill, depending on how many's in the ship. Now, you're wondering, maybe wondering why JC is like shooting. Also, very strong clip right there. So that's a ship clip. That's the CIS one. By far the most common one in the speed run across the game. Pretty tricky to learn, but it's pretty cool. These are all really cool clips. But you're wondering why JC went out of his way to shoot the externals, the engines, and the life support. And it's because you can destroy the internals of the engines and the life support from out here, like so. And there's a glitch in the game where if you shot the life support and the engines and then destroyed the internals, just shoot them from the outside, just a little bit of damage, you'll get double the points for that kill. So, making this a lot faster than typical. You don't have to do ship clips, by the way, either to do this. Also, unfortunate. Unfortunate.
This is not a drill. Repeat. This is not a drill.
You got this. Shake it off. It's okay.
I thought I had some sign of it. I don't.
It happens.
Yeah.
You still have to destroy the life support as well. I don't think you destroyed it yet. Yeah, it can be a little tricky, especially in marathon run. You need to make like some mistakes. I don't think you got kill credit for that because they rammed into you. It's unfortunate. Don't worry, you got this. Just shift off. A little unlucky there. It's not easy. These clips and like timing, you're destroying these things, these internals, while also bombing the inside the hangar, because you're gonna be doing a lot of bombing the hangar. Taking it a little tight.
You've got a fighter on your tail.
I'm not sure what to do right now, honestly.
Set him up and knock him down.
I should kill the...
Depends on the frigate.
This is gonna be a lot. I think I'm gonna kill
The bridge is pretty low, from what I can tell.
1 point.
Or gunship.
Damn it! I wanna... No,
Team locked in. Team locked in.
Yeah, team locked in.
Team got you. Team got you.
Okay.
So every starfighter kill gives you 4 points each. Because sometimes it can be worse, just going out of your way to destroy some ships for some extra points. At the very end, if you need it.
Attention all pilots.
And so we're on Space Hoff. I think this is Space Hoff, right?
Yeah.
So JC's going for the hard clip version of this. Normally you'd take a TIE fighter to do this. And you shoot the life support, clip inside, but you're not going to see that variation in the clip yet. Actually, I don't think we're going to see it at all if JC pulls this off first try. We'll see. So he's going to steal the Y-Wing right away. He's going to destroy the LAT right here, so it can be ready for bombing. But the important part is, if you... There we go. So that's the LAT clip. The idea is to destroy the LAT and then quickly get underneath where it spawns and time it just right so the LAT can push you underneath. They also destroy the LAT, which really helps as well with just timing to go when you go bomb it. Because you want to like kill all the rebels and droids. Not droids, Oh, you can't really do that in the Clone Wars because Venator has like really weird invisible walls everywhere, and like every other like ship. But here it makes it a lot easier to just bomb the rebels for extra points. Now, this map has a little bit of an annoying issue. I've had some really funky stuff happen on this map.
We all do.
I've had the shield generator be destroyed, but then not actually be destroyed for some reason.
Yeah.
Which is really funny.
Yeah.
I hate this game is pretty janky sometimes. Also, a very annoying part of this, which thankfully JC's pulled this off really well, so he didn't have to like rely on the bridge kill. The Imperial Star Destroyers on Space Hoth have a line of sight. The heavy turrets have a line of sight on the bridge. It will automatically shoot it and kill it really fast, but you don't get kill credit for it. But we're done with Space Hoth. Space Tatooine is arguably one of the hardest, if not the hardest of the maps. It is very unfair. And a lot of it has to do not just the RNG with the ships and like just in landing, hitting the clips. The clips can be tricky. I think this is definitely like in the soft percent some of the hardest of the clips you do. I hope you don't have friendly fire on.
No, I don't.
Okay, good. Oh, good. That would have been really rough.
Yeah.
I'll let you focus, get this clip. That's so Y-Wing. There you go. That's a variation of the clip that you use to get inside the rebel ship. Normally, you would just orientate your ship to be parallel with the rebel ship to slide on in. But a big problem. Also, this is really good RNG. That transport got killed really quick.
Yeah.
This is like a really strong pace for this map. But yeah, this map is dumb. So that site specifically is the one you clip through. So on every other variation of the map, it'll be on the other side of the ship from where the hangar is that you play in. But on this map, the part you clip inside is the hangar. And you can't use something like say a TIE bomber clip inside, which you'd think would be easier. But you can't do it that way because when you get close to the hangar, it'll forcibly make your ship go horizontal. Like, it'll go horizontal the way it's like normally orientated. So it'll cause you to crash. So the only way to clip inside is either with a TIE fighter, or you do that clip you saw with the Y-Wing, or a TIE bomber. I think the TIE bomber can fit through that. But it's a much harder variation of the clip.
Yeah. I think
really good.
You should be able to clip with a TIE bomber, but I don't remember.
I don't try it because the Y-Wing is just so much better.
Yeah.
But yeah. Also, TIE Fighter tends to also be the easiest way to destroy internals.
Yeah.
For some reason, it has really high damage on internals in certain systems for some reason. I think it's just some weird coding thing from when they were coding Rise of the Empire. And it's just like they forgot to change that value. So JC went for the Strike Bomber. The Strike Bomber is arguably the best bomber. It has the fastest firing rate of all the bombers for the torpedoes, the bombs. That's a very clean Strike Bomber clip. That one's the hardest one of the bunch. And to get that first try is really good. That is a very hard clip. And both of us failed that a lot. It's very annoying.
Yeah.
It's a very annoying one. You have to line it up a very specific way, and if you goof it in any way, it'll fail. Jason's doing really well here. Doing a pretty good job. making it a little tight, but this is fine. Very clean. So yeah, straight bomber, very, very strong. Very, very good. Also, it has one of the better firing modes of the bombers because it has a single shot like the Y-Wing. And those are really strong. Like, they do a lot of damage and are very accurate. They're like snipers practically.
Yeah.
They're just snipers of space pretty much. But you can also be on the receiving on your runs. Specifically on Space 7 against the Y-Wings. Is very unfair, but that's just space for you. AI is kind of cheaty. Oh, turrets, a little annoying. But Jason's playing really well here. Getting a lot of kills, getting a lot of bombs. A little unlucky on the transport side of things.
Yeah.
But the problem with destroying droid transports is that they have really weird hitboxes because, like, they're floating pretty high up from the ground. And they're also, like, really skinny. So it's really hard to, like, land bombs on them effectively. Space Mikey, though. This is another LAT clip he's gonna try for it. Is very strict timing. Thankfully, it'll always leave at the earliest at the same time, so you can always be in position for it. But sometimes you can leave pretty late, which can be annoying for your timing. Thankfully, it left at the right time. It wasn't late. JC has to really time this specifically. Very good. Did it first try. So the Republic ship is the tightest space up to navigate. It can be really hard to navigate this really well. And she also, unlike every other hangar, you can't really get a good angle to bomb the hangar. There are visible walls everywhere that block the bombs from going through. You only really bomb the internal area, but you get some good kills here and there if you're lucky. So really clean, like, bombing here. Hopefully Casey's team also, like, locks in a bit and, like, helps destroy some externals. Uh-oh. Yeah, you didn't destroy the shield generator. Ooh. Or did you? Oh, it looked like it buzzed for a second. Yeah, it looked like it buzzed for a second. It's still showing shield. Yeah, the game can lie to you sometimes. It's a little rough. You gotta pay attention a bit. Those droid transports have it out for you. They're trying to run into you.
Yeah.
Really bad.
You really want me to
AI's pretty stupid. Probably AI's a little stupid. Oh, very lucky LA team.
No. I'm not even trying to clean here. I want to destroy this one.
Were you thinking about, like, going inside and just killing some troopers?
Nah, not really worth it, honestly.
Yeah, so trooper kills only count for 1 point each. Now there is a thing in this game where, for your personal points, if you kill troopers right next to the command post, you get double points, but that does not give you double points on the scoreboard for the actual team score. So you're only gonna get one, or you're gonna get like one point a kill. This is the final map, I think?
Yep.
Yeah, this is the final map. This is the easiest one. Like, this is a very easy clip. So every other clip has been really tight, and like Rebel one, on the normal Rebel one you would use if you don't go for the LAT clip on Space Hoth. It's fairly easy. Can't be hard to learn at first, but it's one of the easier ones. Every other one for the CIS ship, pretty difficult. This one's really easy. You want to see how easy? Yeah, you just go full speed in there. There is a giant hole in the Star Destroyer for some reason. So there's a giant hole. It's very easy to just clip right on in. You've probably maybe even done it casually before, because it's such a big hole in it. I feel like AI even can just get in there sometimes if they want to. It's funny. That's a very easy map. It's also the Imperial AI just gets stuck in the hangar for whatever reason. They just don't leave the hangar. They don't get in the transport. They don't get in the ships. They just sit there. Why? I couldn't tell you. I don't know if other versions of the game have this issue. I don't know if console suffers this, or if it's something with the PC current patch of PC.
Console happens too, but I don't remember.
I think for a recent Rise of the Empire, also that's time's about to come up in a second. Yeah, it's time. I think, right?
Yep, it is time.
No. Next map should be Mos Eisley.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the run.
It is Mos Eisley.
When you get to space, it is pretty fast paced. Very, very, very well done clipping. Very little mistakes on the clipping side of things. You did really well. Good job. Especially like after that Renegade Squadron run.
Sorry?
Especially after the Renegade Squadron run.
Yeah.
Very good run.
Yeah.
Good job. A lot of good clipping. I don't think actually you messed up the clipping at all, really.
Well,
I don't think I noticed.
I died at Fallujah. I died.
You did die, but it wasn't like from the clip. It was just you slammed into the shield generator.
Yeah.
And yeah, very, very good. Also, that's a really good time, wasn't it? What's the time?
21:52.
That's really good. That's like a second place time.
That's the second place time, yeah.
That's only a minute behind your world record, I think.
That's
a really good run.
Not even a minute, I think. Well, it might be. I don't remember it perfectly, but it might be like 55 seconds behind, something like that.
Very good run. Good job.
Yeah. Thank you.
Played well. Did a pretty strong run despite like some goofs. You recovered. That's on the commend as well. Well, thank you for having for commentary.
Oh, thank you for helping me commenting this run, because commenting and playing at the same time, not my best. Thank you.
No problem. And so after this, don't go anywhere for Battlefront 2. The final run of night is coming up.
Yeah.
I'm gonna use the restroom stuff.
It's your turn, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Good luck.
It's gonna be a run.
Yeah.
Y'all are in for a surprise. You're gonna see a very new glitch. So it's pretty funny. You'll see.
Yeah.
So I'll see y'all in a few minutes. All right.
All right. See you.